Roller coasters, more often than not, bring me joy. As of January of 2024, I have ridden a total of 229 different roller coasters. However, I still have a long list of roller coasters around the world which I haven't ridden yet but want to in the future. I've narrowed down my coaster bucket list to 10. So let's wrap up this intro and show you my personal top 10 bucket list coasters. Starting off the list is Cuchulainn at Emerald Park in Ireland. This is a gravity group wooden coaster, which I find is rarely talked about. This coaster looks to have an engaging compact layout featuring various camelbacks, a double up, double down, and a 115-degree overbank turnaround. This has been Ireland's only thrill-sized coaster since 2015. Luckily, Emerald Park has announced that they will open 2 new coasters in 2024, so this coaster may hopefully get the attention it deserves. Number 9. Let Coaster at Legendia in Chorzow, Poland. This coaster is a prime example of how Dutch manufacturer Vekoma has evolved with their roller coaster design since they started. The first drop looks crazy with its twist to the side combined with a beyond vertical angle. The rest of this coaster's layout features a variety of whippy elements such as a reverse sidewinder and a roll through the top of the station. In addition, this ride keeps a consistent pace throughout its duration. Number 8. Hyperion at Energylandia, also in Poland. This is one of 2 sought-after coaster credits at Energylandia. This Intamin hypercoaster is 252.6 feet tall, with a 269-foot drop underground. Afterwards, you have a layout featuring tons of parabolic, airtime-filled hills. Other notable elements include a dive loop, a rare element for hypercoasters, as well as a few overbank turns which reach 90 degrees and beyond. Number 7. Batman Gotham City Escape at Parque Warner Madrid. Here is another coaster constructed by Intamin, this time being one of their latest multi-launch coasters. The launches look fast and powerful. The top hat looks to provide a nice view at the top, followed by a whippy beyond vertical drop. Afterwards comes a spread out layout consisting of some fast and intense ejector pops and some distinct inversions, including a twisty reverse sidewinder and a floaty 0G stall. As the icing on the cake, this coaster looks to have cool theming, with things like onboard audio and a queue themed to the Batcave. Number 6. Wildcat's Revenge at Hershey Park. This RMC Iron Horse was still in development during my lone visit to Hershey in 2022. Now that it has operated and got raving reviews, I have all the more reasons to return to this park. The lift and drop has an iconic arched trestle structure which has become a lot more common on RMC's newer coasters. Then this coaster has plenty of RMC classics such as a step-up underflip, a floaty 0G stall, 2 wave turns, and multiple camelback variations in between. Number 5. Airy Force 1 at Fun Spot Atlanta. This small roadside entertainment center opened quite a gem this past year. This is another RMC creation which features an 155-foot climb with an 149-foot drop, followed by a dive loop, a zero-G stall, an outward bank turn, a double up, and 2 0-G rolls. It is also the first coaster to feature a quadruple down finale since Lightning Rod opened at Dollywood in 2016. Number 4. Wildfire at Kolmården in Sweden. I understand, 3 RMCs back to back, it's crazy. The biggest advantage this ride has is its location. This ride's lift hill and drop are built onto a tall rock hill and give a stunning view of the woods and nearby river from the Baltic Sea. After completing the breathtaking first drop, this coaster features some of RMC's signature elements, such as a zero-G stall, an outward banked wave turn, and 2 different zero-G rolls. Number 3. Conda at Walibi, Belgium. After years of having mostly mid-tier coasters, this Belgian park finally got its e-ticket ride in Conda. Though it's not as tall as Hyperion with a height of just 164 feet, its layout looks to have the greatest hits of the average Intamin mega coaster. It features a twisted first drop similar to Expedition G-Force at Germany's Holiday Park. The rest of the layout features a long outward bank turn, a unique non-inverting cobra roll, and several camelback hills which vary in terms of height and profiling. Some camelbacks are tall and parabolic, while the end of the ride features small and sometimes twisted bunny pops similar to most RMCs. As you can imagine, narrowing my bucket list down to just 10 coasters was very difficult, so here are some honorable mentions which just barely made the list. Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Both Superman the Ride and Wicked Cyclone at Six Flags New England. Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City in Missouri. Boulder Dash at Connecticut's Lake Compounce. Boardwalk Bullet at Kemah Boardwalk in Texas. Cannibal at Lagoon in Utah. The renovated Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. Taiga at Linnanmäki in Finland. Tutatis at Parc Astérix outside of Paris. The Smiler and newly retracked Nemesis at Alton Towers. Both the Swarm and newly announced Hyperia at Thorpe Park. Zadra at Energylandia. Expedition G-Force at Germany's Holiday Park. Schwur des Kärnan at Hansa Park. Both iSpeed and Katoon at Italy's Mirabilandia. Shambhala at PortAventura outside of Barcelona. Hakuge at Nagashima Spaland in Japan. And T-Express at Everland in South Korea. At number 2, I currently have Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure in Florida. People who have ridden this call it the magnum opus of launch coasters, and it is easy to see why. The ride starts with a launch into a compact section with highly detailed rockwork and dinosaur statues accurate to the Jurassic Park series. Then the second half starts with a 70-mile-per-hour launch into the tallest point of the ride, an 155-foot top hat. That's followed by a drop into a zero-G stall, 2 90-degree bank turns, an off-axis hill, a small speed hill, and an iconic heartline roll dubbed the Mosasaurus roll. This coaster looks to have the complete package for traditional launch coasters. However, there's another more unique type of launch coaster which I rank slightly above this one. And currently, my #1 bucket list coaster is Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland de Pan. Located on the Belgian coast a short drive from Dunkirk, this coaster demonstrates how much spinning vehicles can really change a standard looping layout. The layout is very diverse, with a heartline roll out of the station, 2 magnetic launches, a vertical drop from a lookout point, banana roll, a vertical loop, 0G roll, and a step-up underflip. What makes this experience more special is how you navigate this layout while spinning. Every rider experiences each of the elements at unconventional angles. For example, traversing a 0G roll on this may feel like you're doing a frontward flip. And to me, the best part about this coaster is that no 2 rides will feel the same because of the rotations. So those are my top 10 most anticipated bucket list coasters. I honestly still feel amazed about how countries like Belgium and Poland have built such unique and extreme roller coasters in recent years. Please let me know about some of your bucket list coasters you want to get around in the comments. If you've liked what you've seen, then make sure you subscribe, because I'll be sure to have more videos on the way. Thanks for watching, and have a great 2024.